Joseph is among the latest wave of Iraqi Christians to have fled Mosul. Today he lives in a church in Beirut, hoping he will be relocated before his visa expires on November 11. This is highly unlikely. He left his mother and his 21-year-old fiancé back in Iraq. They didn't have the right passports to get into Lebanon. Joseph is now trying to acquire a passport for his fiancée, but his finances are quickly drying up. Like thousands of Iraqis, Joseph waits to be resettled by the United Nations. Despite the rise in violence over the past 5 years in Iraq, Joseph refused to leave. But recently, he started receiving death threats.
Now it is worse. There are more killings of Christians, and there is no protection. My brother was killed on the doorsteps of our home, and later some groups came and burned our house.
This is not the first wave of attacks against minorities or ethnic groups since the fall of Saddam Hussein in 2003. Many Iraqi Christians have fled to Lebanon, thinking it would provide security because of its strong Christian presence. It is Ziad's first choice of destination.
We chose Lebanon because it's easier. It's an Arab country after all. And as Iraqis, we try to find work until we receive our papers from the United Nations.
Here, as the new school year begins, many Iraqis living in this neighborhood can no longer afford some of life's basic requirements. Suhaila arrived only days ago with her daughter after she and her husband felt they were being forced out of Iraq. She says there's no hope of ever returning. Now she is waiting for her husband to join them. Many Iraqi political groups accuse the Kurds of being behind this wave of violence against Christians, an accusation that the Kurds strongly deny.
Some analysts suggest that it would be the Kurds, because they are now in the process of delineating the borders of Kurdistan, and then they want to organize it in such a way that suits the Kurdish majority.
For now, Joseph says he can only wait to be reunited with his fiancée. Like so many Iraqis, uncertain exactly what the future holds. Nayla Khoury, Al Jazeera, Beirut.